Spiritual Manthan.
Hey there, lovely souls. Today, we're diving into something deep and fascinating. The concept of invisibility for the chosen ones. Now, I don't mean invisibility like Harry Potter's cloak or some sci-fi gadget. I'm talking about the profound spiritual kind of invisibility, the kind that helps you grow, thrive, and make a real impact without needing the spotlight. Intrigued? Let's get into it. So you might wonder, why invisibility? Imagine you're on this grand adventure, a unique path that only you can traverse. But as you journey, there's a constant buzz around you, voices telling you who you should be, how you should act, what you should achieve. It's like trying to hear a whisper in a noisy room. The essence of your true calling often gets drowned out by these external expectations. The journey of the chosen one isn't about being seen, but about seeing and understanding the deeper truths of life. It's about tuning into that whisper, the voice of your soul, and letting it guide you. Embracing invisibility means giving yourself the gift of clarity and focus, so you can truly hear and follow your inner guidance. It's about stepping away from the noise and finding your unique rhythm. The freedom of invisibility. Imagine for a moment that you're invisible, not in the literal sense, but in a way that allows you to move through life without the pressure of external expectations. You have the freedom to grow at your own pace, to explore your path, make mistakes, and learn from them without the scrutiny of others. Sounds liberating, right? This kind of invisibility offers unparalleled freedom. You no longer have to worry about fitting into the mold that society has set for you. Think about it. How often have you held back from pursuing something because you were afraid of what others might think? Maybe you wanted to try a new hobby, change careers, or even just express a different side of yourself. But the fear of judgment kept you stuck. When you embrace invisibility, that fear dissipates. You can experiment and explore without the weight of other people's opinions. It's like having a private laboratory for your soul, where you can mix different ingredients of your personality, passions, and dreams to see what resonates the most. This freedom is not just liberating, it's essential for genuine spiritual development. You get to be the true, unfiltered version of yourself, and that's where the magic happens. Mistakes are your best teachers. Let's be real, we all mess up sometimes. But here's the thing, when you have the space to make mistakes, each one becomes a valuable lesson. You can reflect on what went wrong, why it happened, and how you can do better next time. This process of trial and error is crucial for personal and spiritual growth. Imagine you're a scientist in a lab. Every failed experiment brings you one step closer to a breakthrough. The same goes for life. Mistakes are not just inevitable, they're indispensable. They provide the feedback we need to improve and evolve. When you're invisible, you're free to make these mistakes without the harsh judgment of others. You can dissect your errors in peace, understanding the nuances of what went wrong and why. This reflective practice allows you to grow stronger and wiser with each misstep. Instead of fearing failure, you begin to see it as a friend, a mentor guiding you towards your true path. Each mistake becomes an opportunity to understand yourself better, to refine your approach, and to become more aligned with your true self. This kind of growth is profound and lasting, and it's something that can only happen when you have the freedom to make and learn from your mistakes. Listening to your inner voice. Growing at your own pace means you can listen to your inner voice and intuition. You can follow your heart and make decisions that feel right for you, rather than being influenced by what others think you should do. This inner guidance leads you to a more authentic and meaningful life. In a world full of noise, listening to your inner voice is like tuning into a secret radio frequency that only you can hear. It's the voice of your true self, your higher self, whispering the guidance you need to navigate your unique journey. When you're invisible, you're free from the cacophony of external opinions and judgments. This gives you the space to hear your own thoughts and feelings more clearly. You can sit with your emotions, understand your desires, and make decisions that align with your true essence. This kind of inner listening is transformative. It leads to decisions that feel right in your bones, choices that resonate deeply with your soul. You're no longer swayed by societal pressures or the expectations of others. Instead, you're guided by your own inner wisdom. This leads to a life that is not only more authentic, but also more fulfilling. You're living in alignment with your true self, and that's where true happiness and peace reside. The humility factor. Humility is a big deal in spiritual growth. When you're not seeking recognition or praise, your ego stays in check. This humility allows you to connect more deeply with your true self and with others. It's about understanding that you're just one part of a much bigger picture. This mindset helps you see that everyone has value and that you're no more important than anyone else. Humility is like a gentle breeze that cools the heat of ego. When you're invisible, you're not constantly seeking validation from the outside world. This keeps your ego in check and allows your true self to shine. You begin to see yourself as part of a larger tapestry, understanding that everyone has their unique role and value. This perspective fosters deep connections with others. You're not trying to outshine anyone or prove your worth. Instead, you're genuinely interested in understanding and appreciating others. This humility creates a space for real, meaningful relationships. You're able to listen more, learn more, and grow more because you're not consumed by the need to be seen or acknowledged. This openness and willingness to learn from others are crucial for spiritual growth. It's through this humble approach that you can truly connect with your higher self and the divine, leading to a richer, more fulfilling spiritual journey. Protection against negative energies. Let's talk about negative energy for a moment. It can come from many sources: people, surroundings, and even your own thoughts and emotions. These energies can affect your well-being and disrupt your inner peace. But when you're invisible, you attract fewer negative attentions, criticisms, and jealousy from others. This protection helps you maintain your peace and focus on your spiritual growth without unnecessary distractions. Imagine walking through a busy market. There are people pushing, noises blaring, and distractions everywhere. Now, imagine the same market, but you're invisible. You can move freely, undisturbed by the chaos around you. This is what it feels like to embrace spiritual invisibility. By not drawing attention to yourself, you avoid the negative energies that often come with being in the spotlight. Criticisms, jealousy, and unsolicited opinions can drain your energy and distract you from your path. When you're less noticeable, you create a shield against these negative influences. You can maintain your inner peace and focus on what truly matters: your spiritual growth. This protection allows you to create a safe, nurturing environment for yourself, where you can cultivate a sense of tranquility and inner peace. It's in this serene space that you can thrive, grow, and connect with your higher self, free from the distractions and disturbances of the external world, creating a safe environment. When you're not the center of attention, you can focus on what truly matters to you. This means you can spend more time and energy on your spiritual practices, such as meditation, reflection, and personal growth. By not attracting negative energies, you create a safe and nurturing environment for yourself. This environment is essential for your spiritual development. It allows you to cultivate a sense of inner peace and tranquility, free from the distractions and disturbances that can hinder your progress. Imagine your mind as a garden. For it to flourish, it needs a safe, nurturing environment, free from weeds and pests. When you're invisible, you create this kind of environment for your soul. Without the pressure of external scrutiny, you can focus on your spiritual practices with undivided attention. You can meditate deeply, reflect honestly, and grow personally without distractions. This safe space is essential for cultivating inner peace. It's a sanctuary where you can nurture your true self, free from the disturbances of the outside world. This tranquility allows you to connect more deeply with your inner wisdom and the divine. It's in this serene space that you can experience profound spiritual growth. You can explore your inner world, understand your true desires, and align your actions with your higher purpose. This safe, nurturing environment is the fertile ground in which your spiritual journey can truly flourish, leading to a more authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling life. Building authentic connections. When you live your life in a way that doesn't seek attention, the connections you make with people tend to be more genuine. People are attracted to you for who you truly are, not because of your achievements, status, or how you present yourself outwardly. These real, authentic connections are incredibly valuable for both your personal and spiritual growth, offering you support, love, and true companionship along your journey. Imagine you're at a party, but you're not trying to impress anyone. You're just being yourself, relaxed and authentic. The people who come up to you are genuinely interested in who you are, not what you've achieved. This is the beauty of invisibility. When you're not seeking attention, the connections you make are based on genuine interest and mutual respect. People are drawn to your true self, your inner qualities, and your genuine personality. These authentic connections are invaluable. They provide a support system of love and understanding, allowing you to express your true self without fear of judgment. This kind of acceptance fosters deep, meaningful relationships. You can share your thoughts, dreams, and challenges openly, knowing that you're valued for who you are, not what you have. These connections also offer a safe space for personal and spiritual growth. Surrounded by people who truly understand and support you, you feel more confident and encouraged to pursue your goals. These relationships become a sanctuary of trust and intimacy, enriching your spiritual journey and adding depth and meaning to your life. Inner strength and self-reliance. Being invisible helps you build inner strength. When you don't rely on others to validate you or boost your confidence, you start to find strength and confidence within yourself. This inner strength is solid and reliable, becoming a strong foundation upon which you can build your life and spiritual practice. Think of inner strength as the roots of a tree. When the tree is young, it might sway with the wind, but as the roots grow deeper, it becomes more resilient. Similarly, when you stop seeking validation from others, you begin to develop a deep-rooted sense of self. You learn to trust your own judgment and abilities. This self-reliance is incredibly empowering. You become your own source of encouragement and support. When challenges arise, you don't crumble because your sense of worth is not dependent on external approval. Instead, you draw on your inner resources to navigate difficulties. This resilience is a cornerstone of inner strength. It's knowing that, no matter what life throws at you, you have the inner fortitude to handle it. This strength is not easily shaken by external circumstances. Understanding and accepting yourself. Building inner strength also involves understanding and accepting yourself fully. You recognize your own strengths and weaknesses, and you embrace them without judgment. This self-awareness helps you make better decisions and take actions that are aligned with your true self. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, but instead of seeing your physical reflection, you see your true self, your strengths, weaknesses, dreams, and fears. When you embrace invisibility, you create the space to truly see and understand yourself. This self-awareness is the foundation of inner strength. You recognize your unique qualities and embrace them without judgment. You understand your strengths and how to leverage them, and you acknowledge your weaknesses with compassion, knowing they are part of your journey. This deep understanding of yourself helps you make better decisions. You're not swayed by external pressures or the need to fit into societal molds. Instead, you make choices that align with your true self and higher purpose. This alignment leads to actions that are authentic and meaningful. the ripple effect of authenticity. It might seem surprising, but being invisible can actually lead to having a greater impact on the world around you. When you focus on your inner growth and build genuine connections with people, your influence becomes deeper and more meaningful. You make a positive difference in the lives of others through your actions and presence, rather than through showy displays of success or power. Imagine throwing a pebble into a pond. The pebble is small, but the ripples it creates spread far and wide. This is the power of authenticity. When you focus on inner growth and live authentically, your influence extends beyond your immediate circle. People notice your kindness, your ability to listen, and your willingness to help, even if you're not in the spotlight. This kind of influence is profound because it comes from a place of sincerity and genuine care. Your actions speak louder than words. When you act with integrity and kindness, you set an example for others to follow. People are inspired by your way of living and are encouraged to adopt similar values. This ripple effect can lead to a broader impact as more and more people are influenced by your example. Inspiring others through your example. When you concentrate on improving yourself from the inside, you become a better person. This inner growth makes you more compassionate, understanding, and wise. These qualities naturally shine through in your interactions with others. People notice your kindness, your ability to listen, and your willingness to help, even if you are not in the spotlight. Your journey of inner growth is like polishing a diamond. The more you work on yourself, the brighter you shine. This inner light is not about attracting attention, but about illuminating the path for others. When you live authentically and focus on what truly matters, you inspire those around you. People are drawn to your genuine kindness and wisdom. They see the peace and fulfillment you gain from focusing on inner growth, and they want to achieve the same for themselves. This kind of influence is powerful because it comes from a place of authenticity and sincerity. Your actions set an example for others to follow. When you act with kindness, honesty, and integrity, you show others the positive effects of these values. Your behavior can inspire others to adopt similar values and make positive changes in their own lives. Embracing invisibility for greater impact. As a chosen one, you must be invisible not to hide from the world, but to engage with it more deeply and authentically. Invisibility offers protection, freedom, focus, humility, and the ability to make a greater impact. By embracing this state, you can grow spiritually, build genuine connections, and inspire others in ways that truly matter. Imagine being a lighthouse on a foggy night. You're not trying to be seen for your own sake, but to guide others safely through the mist. This is the essence of embracing invisibility. It's not about hiding, it's about engaging with the world in a deeper, more meaningful way. When you're invisible, you can move through life with a sense of freedom and focus. You're not distracted by the need for recognition or approval. Instead, you can concentrate on what truly matters: your spiritual growth and the impact you make on others. This humility keeps your ego in check, allowing you to connect more deeply with your true self and the divine. By not seeking the spotlight, you create a safe and nurturing environment for yourself. This protection helps you maintain your inner peace and focus on your spiritual practices. The connections you build are genuine and based on mutual respect. This authenticity allows you to inspire others through your example, creating a ripple effect of positive influence. Embracing invisibility allows you to live a life of deeper engagement and meaningful impact, guiding others with your inner light.